I met a girl once. No. Just the other day, I was walking through the school office, and I saw a wall of brochures and flyers addressing Class of 2012, or Class of 2016. And they all had flowery phrases like, the key to greatness, or the path to success, and on and on and on. Let me tell you one quote that you should remember for the rest of your life, along with all the other ones you've heard these past 12 years. No, this isn't the end of the speech already, if you were thinking that. Sorry. The quote is this: "It is unbecoming for young men to utter maxims." Aristotle. To be honest, at this point I feel a little bit of a hypocrite. So in that sense, I might as well tell you the meaning. What our dear old philosopher is talking about is the importance of experience, the importance of doing things ourselves, the importance of being inspired. It also means that there's no axiom, no parable, no cheesy graduation metaphor I can offer to get you moving and do great in college and life. I mean, we're already constantly bombarded by academic rhetoric, such as explore this, discover that, invest in here. And the term planning, the only thing I want to plan after high school is retirement. What everything boils down to is this: don't wait for someone to tell you to do something. Don't wait to get motivated. Don't wait to be inspired. If you've ever seen the commercials for Windows 7, you probably have a good idea what inspiration means. You've got an average-looking person who suddenly stops in their tracks, gets this divine calling, and claims that Windows 7 was their idea. I mean, this happens to me all the time. I start brainstorming for one of my essays, a cup of Starbucks in my hand, and then boom! A ray of light shines out of frickin' nowhere. The Westview choir is singing Hallelujah. Congrats at state, by the way. And suddenly I find myself as a more buff and handsome Arthur. Unbelievable, I know, just bear with me. It's not usually that I've created a new operating system. And by the way, some of the teacher clusters could use some new ones. It's that, hey, I know what to write for my essay. But soon, my mind goes blank, repeatedly. I say, okay, it's 2 a.m., it'll come to me in half an hour. And half an hour later, I say, okay, I'll quit Facebook. Yeah, right? It'll have to come to me then. We assume inspiration will hit us like a brick. The thing is, we don't get hit by bricks very often. Or at least, I don't. Don't get me wrong, the problem isn't just waiting for inspiration, it's also failing to acknowledge the inspirations around us. I mean, it doesn't have to be about homework. It can be about life, too. And just like any other, my life has not been without its role models. There is one person whom I directly owe my accomplishments to. My old debate coach, Daryl Moon. He came to me, the meek little freshman that I was, and instilled in me individual confidence, worth, and value. Even in the sardine can we aptly call Westview High School. I do what I do, thanks to him. And to my parents, Papa, Mama, since the start of high school, we haven't had the best of financial standing. But you sacrificed much for me, never denied me anything, and made sure that neither I nor my brothers would ever have to worry about our condition. They're the reason why I'm here today. And lastly, to the staff, to the few individuals who care more about a student's success than sometimes the students themselves, I owe you one. Plus that really, really late assignment. And to my friends, no matter how many questionable things you draw on my papers, Kafka Sean, this is my shout out to you. No, Sean, you've been one of the best. Anyway, these notable individuals, I've got to give a hand to all of you. And most of all, I must say to my thanks to Grace. In essence, we shouldn't go searching around for things that should be right under our noses. We don't have to have a life-changing event to be inspired or even to think differently. What does it take? Failing a class, getting expelled, being a Bobcats fan? The smallest thing can be a source of inspiration. Don't try to choose what inspires you. Just let it happen. Now I won't talk about the things that we've done, I can't even begin to imagine how insignificant all of this would be. The fact is, it's because we've done nothing. Guys, it's because we've done nothing. It's because we've done nothing in the grand scheme of life. It's because we've done nothing to what we can or ought to achieve in comparison. People will always say that we have so much ahead of us in life. But in reality, if you still have this thing called potential, it means you haven't done anything yet. Don't wait around for inspiration. In the end, we are the ones who choose to be inspired. No matter how much inspiration you receive or think you receive, the only person who makes it happen is you. It's you. It's all of you. It's all of us. We can't depend on anything or anyone to get us moving. We've got to rely on ourselves. And we've done so for the past 4 years. We've skinned our hearts, we've skinned our knees. But we've done it well. And we've done it proudly. Just remember, we're all the class of 2012 now. Later, we're the class of 2016. But we're also the class of one for our whole life. We're all individuals here, and we all have individual choices. Whether we make those choices or those choices make us, whether we encourage others or others encourage us, know this: it is neither our fortune nor our miracle that we are inspired, but rather our decision to be. Thank you.
To Jeff Rhodes, the superintendent of Beaverton Schools, and Tom Quillen and Leon Larson, both school board members of Beaverton. It's an honor to announce that these students have met the graduation requirements for the state of Oregon, the Beaverton School District, and Westview High School, and I present them to you as the graduating class of 2012.
Randy Corbin.